Hey guys, King Michael here. Let me put this down real fast. Got this, 1 second. Work smarter, not harder, guys. I actually do both. Always do both. Alright, so I learned something. I'm gonna start doing these. So my goal right now in the next 5 months is a dedicated transformation to be completely transparent and honest with my approach and what I'm going to do. So my goal right now is to get to the 155 weight class. That's a lot of weight to, not a lot. I'm sitting about 190, 186, so that's not bad. My first goal within the next 2 months is to get down to 170, and then from 170 down to 160, and then I'm going to just see. I'm going to see where it goes, all right? This is where I'm at currently. No smoke and mirrors, no fucking, you know how most people, they do the dimming of the lights and fucking, no. Natural, I'm going to destroy you, all right? I'm a warrior class. I kick ass and take names, and I tell the best knock-knock jokes to my enemies. Knock-knock, who's there? Your girl at my place. So I want you to know, with the students that I'm going to be training, I'm a grandmaster. My mentality goes on to them. So any person, any mentor that you learn from, you gain some of their traits, some of their quirky abilities, and so on and so forth. Not all of them, but people that you look up as a mentor or a father figure, they rub off on you. I don't teach fear to my people. This goes for my kingdom, this goes for my people, this goes for my kings and queens. I believe in maximizing your abilities, your talents, your gifts, and everything that you want to do in life, and become the greater version of yourself. I don't believe in chaining people down. I don't believe in... If you are one of my kings and queens, my goal is to have you leave me. If you do leave me, my goal is to have you leave me greater than you came to me. My goal is to problem solve with you, to enhance your abilities, because I'm always doing this. I'm always enhancing, I'm always sharpening, I'm always bettering, I'm always learning, I'm always adding to my repertoire of things that I know, and thus I am curious like a child. I don't think I know everything, I just know what I know, and I'm always looking to learn. That is something that, as a grandmaster, as a master in general, you need to be water. You know, Bruce Lee said it better himself, be water, my friends. I love to learn. I am never too much into myself that I think I know everything, but when it comes to war, when it comes to battling, when it comes to fighting, when it comes to love making, when it comes to something that I am doing, I am a master class at what I do. I don't need to know everything. I don't need to be a master painter. I don't need to be a master book writer. I don't need to be a this, that, or the other. I just need to know what I'm great at and stay in my lane, but at the same time embrace people, embrace other masters in other lanes and help them enhance. Even if I don't know anything about what they do, they can teach me what they know, so thus that can help them sharpen, because once you teach something, you by default become a master. Listen, a person that is a champion does not make great champions. Because a person can be a great fighter, a person can be a great artist, a person can be a great this or that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a great mentor, that they can teach you to elevate yourself to where you want to go. This goes to kings or queens. I understand in America there's pussyitis and you guys are at war with each other, but I love you. I see you for the person, I see your soul. So if I can't get to know, love, and trust you, get the fuck out of my inner circle, get the fuck out of my circle in general, get out of my space. You can keep that low dick energy, that little dick energy, that fucking, listen, women have dicks too, they're just inside. Women have balls too, they're just higher up. I am brutally honest. I will verbally just don't come at me sideways. Like, I'm the worst. I'm like the final boss that you'll never beat. All right. I love people that come with adversity. I love pushing through challenges, and I also pick my battles. So if you're worth it, my gosh, I'm going to make a fool of you. If I feel you're not worth it, I teach my students to know when and when not. That is something that's power. People in power know that they have power, so thus they know how to use and manipulate and flow. People that don't know that they have power, but people just flock to them, they are in the worst position because they do not know what they have until it's too late and gone. Value the small things so you can value the large things. I know I'm speaking a lot and I'm going really, really hard here, but I just really want to just show you where I'm at. This is where I'm at without showing my hoo-ha. I do porn, so it's I am open, like I am on point with my sexuality, brutally honest in every aspect of my life, and I'm always sharpening. I love pleasuring my queens. Unfortunately for my gay brothers, I love you guys, but I'm a man's man. But if we doing it, you can do it right alongside me, and you're more than happy to check me out. I'm okay with that. It's just when it comes to, hey, I know what I do. But I do organize everything. This is going to be an open event. I'm going to be opening up a adult film industry in my kingdom's company. There's going to be an adult film side. It's called Angels Productions, or Archangels Productions. It's going to be amazing. We're going to bring pleasure. We're going to bring passion. We're going to bring love back into the adult film industry side of things. I just want you to see my vision from the CEO, president, and founding king of my operation and what we're going to do, the vision and planning. A lot of people follow people that don't know how to lead, and more importantly, they don't care about their people. I put my people first in everything that I do. The way that I teach, the way that I educate, the way that it's a direct approach, and I like to add experience on top of what I do. I don't like people that just talk and have no experience behind what they're saying. I like to do test, trial, and error. I like to watch other great people. I like to study different great people doing said topics, and then I get to add that experience onto myself. Like, understand people as you are. You can study other people that you admire, and everything that you watch them do, you have done. You gain their experience. That's an unfair advantage that a lot of people don't know. That's why we have 2 ears and one mouth. All right, I only speak when I know what I want to say, and it comes with the intent of building. All right, and also I rewatch my videos because I learned from myself too. What kind of content did I put out there? There is nothing that I put out that I don't educate, I don't sharpen, I don't man, how could I have done something better? And I don't do fucking scripts. You know what? It's called on the fly. It's called creativity. It's called flow state. It's called just stop being afraid of what other people think. Listen, there's 3 types of people in this world, and you need to understand you need only like 1 or 2 of them. There's 1 types that are always willing to destroy you. They do not care about your happiness, your well-being, your love life. They don't care about your family, your friends. They don't care about anything that you hold dear. They only care about themselves. So number 1, you need to say fuck you to those type of people. Or you need to cleverly and wittingly and strategically outmaneuver them and hit them in the dark. You need to know how to destroy them without destroying them covertly. You need to know how to passively, aggressively, or sometimes directly, but you need to know when and when not. This is something that I teach my students, and that's something that is true power. That is true power. You don't just go into a park and do horrible shit because there's cameras everywhere. You want to cover up and everything and then go and do it, all right? Don't leave DNA. If you get cut, burn that bitch to the ground. Does that make sense to you? There's little things that you got to do to secure your borders, secure yourself. Listen, you are your first line of defense. Stop giving it to Susie. Stop giving it to the police. Stop giving it to mommy. Stop giving it to daddy. You have to grab yourself by the balls and listen, women. Woohoo! You have balls too. They're just higher up. All right. So you need to take yourself seriously. All right. This starts with surrounding yourself with people that are wanting your greaterment. Not people that want to prey on you, but they want to enhance you and as they enhance. We're growing together. If we're not doing this, you can stay here, I'm doing this. Because eventually I'm going to have enough people that we're going to rise up together. That's how this works. I'm at 111 followers. Like, listen, I'm okay going small. I'm okay starting out small because I know where I am. I know the content I put out, and I know that greatness attracts greatness. I'm going to get where I'm going to get. I'm going to get the UFC championship. I'm going to get the titles that I'm going to get. I'm going to be knocking people out like fucking Tiger Woods' wife suing in the fucking golf club and the dude crashing into the fucking trees in the Bahamas. Like, I'm good. Like, I know where I'm going. I'm a king with vision. But now, how can I do that at the same time? Enhance those that are attracted to me, because that's my love. I love to enhance people. I love to enhance myself, but it's just something different when you're enhancing other people. This is what we're called to do. We come in twos. Last time I checked, I slid out of a woman. Through the legs of women are birth of angels. All right. Archangel Michael, like it's my home is different than this. This is Eden. So it's like, man, you got to understand humanity. You got to understand our weaknesses, our strengths, and where you are weak, I'm strong. Where I'm weak, you are strong, and we build each other up. A lot of people, they're bullies. They're sharks. They don't care about the little man or little woman. They don't care about the people at the bottom getting crushed. I'm here to give them a hand up from the bullshit leaders. All right? Not a hand fucking out. A hand out keeps you a slave. A hand up empowers you. I want power with you, not over you. You need to surround yourself with leaders and learn from mentors like that. Not looking for ulterior motives and selfish gain. Like my queens. I love them mind, body, and spirit. In America and different cultures, you guys do this thing called marriage, which is current day prostitution. This, like, hey, why do you need a piece of paper to love someone? Why do you need a ring? Why do you need all this and that when I can't get to know, love, and trust you? The whole thing is broken. Like, that right there is what's missing. There's a disconnect. Like, my gosh, we can pleasure with the best of them. I pick my women up. But you also need, it's much more of just pleasuring the body. You got to satisfy the mind, body, and spirit, all right, of a queen. And vice versa with the king, queens. Like, and vice versa, it doesn't matter if you're lesbian, gay, it doesn't matter if you, I don't care what you are. I love you. I want you to come as you are, so therefore we can enhance. I don't want you to be somebody you're not. A lot of people, they love your fake face. I see you for you. It takes me 3 seconds, and it takes me 1 second when you open your mouth to know fully who I'm dealing with. This is my advantage, and I can state this because, hey, you know, how many people are going to actually watch this? And then those that are my enemies, it's going to be too late because I already know them. So it's like, it's a tactical game. I'm a general. I run my special forces in my country, and this is something that, man, in 4 years, when I go back home, I want to make sure that we're taking all the belts, we're doing all the great things. Listen, this is going to be a fun ride, this is going to be a fun journey, but at the same time, I have a goal, dream, and I have a vision, and I'm going to see it to tuition until I die. I'm going to leave this world just as I came in it, with someone else's blood all over me. I've accepted this fate. I've accepted this life. I am the angel that loves his people deeply. I am the general that cares for all his kings and queens, and I am the ruthless savage of a boogeyman. I am the ultimate villain. I am the worst of the worst against and for my enemies. I am the ultimate villain. I'm worse than the Joker because I'm going to make you choker. All right, so it's if you're into that. But anyways, no, hair back, or would you like an arch? But anyways, pillow top that shit. Elevation is key. But next thing though, like I really I really want to make sure that you guys learn, whether it's engaging, whether it's something that's different that hits you from left field that you can't see coming. You guys need to be engaged. You guys, this is current day campfire right here. You watching me, watching you, watching me. This is current day campfire. I'm analyzing. I'm sharpening. Like I'm checking myself. I'm making sure that, all right, you know, my goals of doing everything right, hitting my daily goals and what I need to do every single day is hitting me to my 10-year plan that I have marked out. You break it down like this. You set a 10-year goal, then you break it down to 5 years, and then the 5 years turn to 2 years, and then 2 years turn to 1 year, and you break it down, fine line of that shit, all right? And then you break it all the way down to 30 days, so there's 12 months, you know, in a year, so you break that by 30 days, and then you break it by a single day and what you need to do. And if you follow that path every single day, it doesn't matter if you can do 6 hours of bullshit, but if you dedicatedly focused the rest of the time that you had allotted that you must do every single day, you're going to get there in 10 years. You're going to get pretty darn close to where you started. So enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Enjoy, if you want to be more than just an average. Listen, average is a disease. Average, I hate average with a dying passion. All right? Average is a plague that curses a lot of people, and comfortability is a warrior's weakness. No, enemy. It's an enemy. Comfortability. I fucking hate comfortability. Like this right here. Like this is different. So I'm just like, I'm sharpening, but at the same time, I don't want to get, listen, warriors. I'm talking to the warriors. I'm talking to the people that love combat. I'm talking to the people that love to kick ass and take names. Do not get gluttonous. No pussyitis, exactly. Like, no pussyitis, no gluttonous. Like, listen, the 7 deadly sins are not deadly because you do them. It's when you live for them, when you live just for them. Update. Anyways, when you just do that activity, like if all I want to do is pleasure all day and just do that, I'm just banging all day, but I'm not eating, I'm not taking care of myself, I smell like a bag of dick cheese because I'm not taking care of my hygiene, that is awful. I tell my kings and queens this, if you go down and it smells like fucking death, run. Run. Dun 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 dun. Run. Alright? Fucking like they throw a bomb. Just fucking run that shit out. Don't stay down. Don't go to fucking seconds. I don't care if you're desperate. Listen, men. Listen, queens. Not every hoo-ha is worth tapping in. Listen, queens. Not every fucking sausage is worth fucking putting in, alright? Don't fucking fall for that trap. And vice versa, kings. Not every hole is worth sticking in. Because there might be a tarantula in that bitch and they'll suck you dry. And I'm not talking about the good suck. I'm talking about the suck that loves you fucking venomous and now you fucking hoo-ha's falling off. Listen, men. Listen, kings. Listen, queens. You got my private staying at attention. But listen, I want you guys to be greater, healthier. I want you guys healthy, happy, and thriving. Does that make sense to you? If you have pussyitis and you need a safe room, I am not for you. Because the safe room is only safe as if one of my students are in there. A safe room is not really safe if you throw a frag grenade in that bitch. Orgasmic slushies, alright? Fucking cherry slushies everywhere. That may or may not be blood. But anyways, back to this. I want you guys to be safe because you are equipped with skills and abilities that you can destroy the enemy if there's a threat that may arise. I don't want you guys to be victims. I want you guys to be victors. There's a difference. Those of you that want to be little bitch-ass slaves, hey, enjoy that fucking life. That is not my people. You can move on down the road, Karens. Well, listen. We'll drop kick Karen in the fucking throat. And fucking Bruce Lee, alright? Fucking, who's a toxic guy type?
Josh Angus.
Josh Angus. Fuck Josh Angus. If your name's Josh Angus, you better be a great Josh Angus, because I'll punch you in your Angus. Anyways, anus? Yeah, anus. Back to this. No. Fucking, what do you call them? Chads, right?
Yeah, Chad.
Yeah, fuck you, Chads. Chads of the world. Fucking, you need a hierarchy to be self-involved. Listen. Little dick man, alright, with little fucking daddy issues. You, alright, you. If you go around fucking, you're the bully type, I am your enemy. I will literally punk you out in front of all your friends, Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal, dude. I will literally make sure that I punk you out so hard that I drive you into a depression that's literally clinical. Listen, and I will enjoy every single moment, and I'll literally whack off to your tears. Does that make sense to you? Alright, so listen, I'm the ultimate villain to bullies. I'm the ultimate villain to people that have men, women, children, and dog kennels and doing horrible shit to them. I am the liberator. Does that make sense to you? Like, what we are about to be doing, you can look at me like Batman, but I'm Black Man. You can look at me like Deadpool, but I don't look like a fucking testicle. What we are about to do in the bump of the night and everything that we're about to do, obviously I can't go into detail because that's self-incriminalization, and at the same time, it's anti... What do you call Batman? Fucking... what do you call it? Vigilante. Vigilante? Yeah, vigilante. It may or may not be doing vigilante work, alright? Listen. At the same time, taking championships, doing amazing shit. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Evidence is key. Stop telling on your fucking selves, alright? Listen. You can be confident, you can be bold, you can be, swaggy, you can be whatever have you, but know the rules of the game. Alright? Know the rules of the game. Know who's on your side and who's not. Do tests. Do not trust everyone who comes into your life. Like a fucking condom. I don't wear them, but, it is what it is. If you wear condoms, bitch-ass nigga, you can. That's cool. But I am not the one. I'm feeling everything, and you're feeling everything, and listen, I pull out. Or, we stick it in, and we will have amazing kids. My gosh, we'll have amazing kids. But that's what we do. This is my culture. I'm not taking pussyitis from your culture. I'm taking the greatness from whatever you guys have, and I'm just, I may add it to mine, I may not, but that's cool. At the end of the day, I'm keeping my way. Because my way, my people are not slaves. My people are happy. My people are thriving. My people know love. There's no such thing as a bastard child because we all take care of each other and everybody's loved in my kingdom. Does that make sense to you? You, ladies and gentlemen. I'm being brutally honest and straightforward because, quite frankly, I'm a king with balls. I know that's very rare, not especially with how everything is, because people are afraid to be attacked, and they're afraid to get their feelings hurt, and I give no fucks if I'm the first one to hurt your feelings. My gosh, I hope I cause you such distress that I cause you to run with scissors and trip down the stairs, but listen, don't die, film that shit, send it to me, and hey, if you don't die, you can film that shit because it's not morbidism. Isn't it morbidism? Morbidism? Like when Jake Paul filmed the guy on the dead tree hanging? And they got it banned? Yeah, listen, you want to keep that shit alive so that way you can see the fucking blood drops. But listen, the reason why is because I want you to know that you survived. I want you to know that you survived, so therefore you are a stronger being. You're not a bitch-ass pussy-itis person, that therefore you are stronger than you are when you first came, crying like a little wussy. Listen, don't cry. Don't cry to cry. Cry to, like, get it all out and then move forward. Listen, crying does not make you weak. I cry. Crying does not make you weak. Do not cry for attention. Cry to get it out, then move forward. Problem solve. Stop making problems. Problem solve. Start solving the problems in your life. If you look down and you can't see your hoo-ha and you're tired of feeling like you're crap, change what you eat. You are what you eat. You are what you put inside you. I eat what I kill. Does that make sense to you? Honor what you eat. Honor your mind, body, and spirit. Don't just let anybody in the hoo-ha. Don't let anybody taste the fucking, the rich dick ain't free. Is that right? The fucking baby. Like, honor yourself. When you do love, when you do pleasure a woman, when you do pleasure a man, when you do whatever, when you do eat, when you do experience, be fully grounded in your experiences. Be fully in the moment with the lover, with the multiple lovers, with orgies, whatever have you. But do not get consumed by it. That you must literally, you can't live without it. Do not be so consumed by it that literally, if somebody were to strip it away, it becomes your weakness. Know thyself. Become self-mastered. Mastery Masters International is my kingdom's private military self-mastery wealth generation company. The wealth generation is in all industries. The self-mastery part is the truly you getting to know you. And then the private military is self-explained. I run my special forces, so thus, good shit's going to happen. So I hope this makes sense to you. Guys, I hope you learned somebody. I hope somebody takes, when you rewatch this video, that you literally listen. Whether you grow a man crush on me, or whether you're like, man, that's a king. That's a guy that cares for his people. I want you to know you're loved. If you have not been told you are loved today, I want you to know I love the shit out of you. And I give no fucks who's listening. All right? I don't care if your fucking grandma is watching. Listen, I love your grandma too. She needs to get laid too. Listen, grandmas need love too. All right? Don't joke. You thinking Graham just fucking spits out those dentures for no reason. Hell no, brother. She knows what to do. She knows the time, all right? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I do not care. I do not care about pussyitis. I care about the greaterment of my people. I care about you being the greater version of yourself. You may not want to do porn. You may not want to do, pleasure. You may not want to do gardening. You may not want to do a drug. You may not want to do you may not be a fighter. You may not want to fucking knock people out and do crazy shit and fucking do what you're gonna, what I'm gonna do. That's fine. Maybe you're a video game player. Maybe you're a person that you kick ass and take names in the fucking gaming arena. Maybe you're somebody that's intellectual. You're a tactitional genius. I'm everything. So I have to be for my kingdom. I can't be one way. I have to be water. I have to flow. I can't be rigid. I can't, that sounds so odd to me. I can't, no. I can't, stop. Get the I can't out of your mind. Get the I can't out of your dictionary. I can't is slowing you down. Listen, your life is worth improving. If no one has not told you that, I am glad and honored to be the fucking first. Listen, if your family is poison, cut it the fuck off. If your religion is poison, cut it the fuck off. If your fucking belief system is, cut it the fuck off and learn. Get out there and learn other cultures. Get out there and learn from other people. Get out there and understand life happens when you look the fuck up, not on your video. Listen, I use this as a tool, not my life. I use this and this as my fucking tool, not my life. I live life. I study and I learn. I'm not just on here like, ooh, look at Kylie Jenner. Oh yeah, she just sold half her company for like $86 million. Oh, look at her. Listen, great job. I love watching other people's successes. Now, how the fuck do I get successful? You see, that's what I'm focused on. Listen, you need to focus. Listen, it's great to celebrate other people's successes. That's awesome. Stop hating other people's successes. Love it. You can't, listen, you cannot become what you hate on. You cannot become what you hate. If you want to be wealthy, if you're tired of being in poverty, you cannot hate on wealthy people. Because you can, listen, you will refuse to learn what made them wealthy in the first place, so thus you will stay where you are, broke, fucked up, and poor. I do not give no fucks if I hurt your feelings, if I better you. Does that make sense to you? My goal is to enhance you. My goal is to take you for wherever you are. And this is the role of a grandmaster. I'm a grandmaster. I love my students. I empower them to be I want them to be greater than me. They never will because I'll beat their ass and take their names. But my goal is to make sure I want them to be better than me. I want one of my students to kill me. That's how I train in my country. We train. We fight to the death, ladies and gentlemen. Like my goal, thank you, brother, thank you. My goal is to have one of my mentees kill me. To get them so great, to get them so good. Like I want one of my own to kill me. Because that just lets you know where I'm at. The confidence, the swagger. It's not arrogance. I don't come from arrogance. I come from pure confidence. I sharpen. You can't kick my ass. I love that shit, brother. Listen, day and night we will combat. That's competition, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, you get better when you're in competition. There's 3 types of competition. There's healthy competition, like me and my brothers have, and I can't kick him. Like, you can't kick my ass. I love that shit. But I will try every single time. I want you to know. Like, that's healthy competition. Me and him will get better. Me and her will get better. We will enhance each other. No pussyitis. Now, there's 2. There's the toxic competition from the sharks that think they're all that in a bag of chips. They just haven't been tested yet. What I'm about to fucking do to these champions. Not. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. And then on top, I'm training my students. And then I got Asians that want to rise up. I got fucking black people that want to rise up that come from the bottom. I got white people that want to rise up and come from the bottom. I don't care. Mexicans that want to come up and rise to the bottom. I got fucking Muslims. I don't care. Asia, China, Japanese, dirty knees. I give no fucks. I love you. My goal is to have you to become a better you. I don't care about your race, color, or creed. It's going to be me. I love it. I don't care about your race, color, or creed. If I call you family, I carry that with honor. I will not abandon you. I will not betray you. I will make sure, like, I'm following my path. You're following yours. And I want to rise up together. Now, listen, Linda, listen. Like, I gotta let you know. If you family, all right? I'm just letting you know. If you going after a championship and I'm competing, I want you to know you're an enemy. During that meet, all right? If we're fighting in competition, or if we're on the battlefield on opposite sides, I want you to know my team's gonna win. But I just want you to know, before we even win, you have the opportunity to switch sides. And you will not be a bitch-ass nigga going to the winning side. I want you to know. Because I don't want your death, all right? I don't want you to lose, all right? So just be on my side. If you're about to go for one of my belts, if you're in one of my weight classes, I want you to know something. I'm going to slaughter you. But afterwards, I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to hug you. I'm going to call you family. But during war, when I walk out with no walkout music, you're an enemy. And I'm going to beat the ass like a fucking drumstick. Dun, da, da, da. I want you to know this, all right? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. I'll spar with you. I'll practice with you. I'll invite my enemies to my spar sessions. But I want you to know something. As soon as it comes fight night and we walk out, I want you to know what you've seen in practice will not be the monster that comes for you in the arena. Look in my eyes. My goal is to hit you so hard I get your mom, sister, and cousin pregnant. And your grandma's also included because she needs love. I want you to know, if I get the opportunity to sleep with your queen, to sleep with your wife, to sleep with... There's no marriage in my country. If she sees me as the higher value man, I'm going to film that shit and I'm going to send it to you right before the fight. I want you to know my mentality. When you become an enemy of mine, I destroy you mentally, physically, emotionally, socially. There will be literally nowhere you can run. My enemies, I am taught. This is something that we're taught at the age of 3 in my country. To literally dominate. Listen, we're going to win. We're going to win. I want you to know this. We're going to win. But we're taught to dominate. Let me see. When I'm ungrounded, we need to work on spiritual work. Hey, you already know. You already know. Mind, body, and spirit, brother. Mind, body, and spirit. I'm my father's son, the first angel seal of wrath, the Archangel Michael, the Ark, the general, in the flesh. Everything that I'm about to do, there's still going to be people like, oh my gosh, there's no way. I represent my father. I represent the one you've forgotten. You have made your religions your gods. You've made your things, your pride, your useless. But that's okay. We still love you. This right here is the start of everything. You could be naive and coy. That's fine. It's going to happen with or without you understanding. But I want you to know this. And this is coming from a place of love. Stop hating. Hate is murder. Killing is not murder. Senselessly killing is. Do you cry when you kill a mosquito or a fly? Do you feel sorry for things you're going to eat? This is the same thing for rotten apples. There are people in this world that are rotten apples that are literally plaguing, making people miserable by being in existence. I'm not going to go too deep here because this is like something that will scare some people, but I want to go in a way that I still follow the rules of Facebook and Instagram, so I'm not going to, but I'm going to talk overtone. But those of you that can read between the lines, you'll understand what I'm saying and understand my eye contact. There are certain people in this world that gain pleasure from seeing the pain and miserability of others. They love stripping the free will of other people, and that makes them feel powerful. I want you to know, if you're this type of person, that I am your enemy. I want you to know as clear as rain, if you have men, women, and children in your basement, you're doing awful things, and you're wealthy, and you have a dungeon underneath your beautiful abode, I want you to know, eventually we will cross paths, and I will find you. I want you to know the organization and the things that I'm about to be doing. I want you to know deeply that I am the puppet master behind everything that your demise is. I want you to know that I am a general. I am the general. I want you to know that I am a grandmaster that deeply loves his people, from the bottom of the bottom, from the weakest link all the way to my top generals. I want you to know I love all my kings and queens the same. I want you to know that I will not negotiate. I want you to know that I am relentless. I want you to know that you can send assassins. You can send your best of the best to take me out, but I want you to know they will always come back in cherry slushy bags. I am sharpening. I am ready for war. I want you to know these championships that I'm going to win, these useless titles, these useless belts, they are not for me. They are for all my kings and queens that cry out for peace, love, and acceptance, for a champion, for somebody with balls to man up, to woman up, to rise. I want to unite all creation as it was meant to be, as my Father's will made it to be. To my brothers, I still love you, but I got a people to free. Each religion represents one of my fallen brothers. It's that simple. Read between the lines. I have 36 kids in my basement. Hey, thank you for letting me know. But no, they better be all yours. But no, listen, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to know I stand for unity. I stand for united. I stand for where you're weak, I'm strong, and where I'm weak, you're strong, and we rise up together. I stand for healthy competition. I stand for all my people, all my father's people. My father's of no religion. Religion divides you. This is not who has a bigger religious cock. This is not a fucking, you listen, your churches is just a big business. I see you. I see your soul. I see you for what you are, whether you're a succubus, whether you're a vampire, whether you're a leech, whether you're a rake, whether you're a, whatever you are, I see you. I smell you, I hear you, I sense you. I'm a threat to those that do ill will against the free will, the greatest gift that my father ever gave all creation, free will. If you tamper with that, remember me. But yeah, now that's not dark anymore. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know. I want you guys to know. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't come. Don't say my father didn't send me. Don't, this, that, or the other. I am the Archangel Michael. My home is in heaven. I'm bringing, as it is in heaven, I'm bringing it down on this earth. This is called Eden. We call this Eden. Everywhere you see, everywhere you walk, this is Eden. This war body, I'm getting ready. I'm getting sharp. The teams that I'm going to be amassing all around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the governments don't know me now. But as of April 25th, 2021, the United Kingdom of God is official. Our capital, the Golden City of Eden, is official. Let everyone know. If you think I'm a joke, you think my father's a joke too. And I want you to know I represent my father. My name is Michael, and I am honored for the only one that I bow to, the only one that I'll ever bow to, is the one who made me. Ladies and gentlemen, I was there in the beginning, and I am honored to be here in the end. Let's rise up as it was meant to be, and let's fix the past of our forefathers, the ones that took power and made slaves of the people that they felt they were better than. The championships that I win is not just for me, it's for all our people. Let's rise up, regardless of the color of your skin, regardless if you have a 2-inch Peter or a 10-inch. I love you. Let's rise. And share this. Share this with people that you want at the top with us. Love you.